Hey guys, Cassie here, and we are doing a Q&A video about health and fitness and any other random questions you have. So I am on Facebook and Twitter right now, and I'm just basically going to scroll through and answer your questions. So listen up, maybe your name will be called. Tony Castillo, what kind of bread do you eat? I don't eat bread, and I don't eat rice because it bloats me. But if I could eat bread, do you know what kind of bread I would have? Have you ever had the bread at Texas Roadhouse? Oh! Okay, so this one had the most likes. This is from Felicity Martell. She says, LOL, how do you keep yourself motivated? I'm motivated for a while, then I lose it. Sad face, sad face. Okay, well, you know what? The best thing I can say is to have your end goal in mind, whether it's to run faster or, lose that last 5 pounds or whatever it is. Write it down, have it in front of you, like literally write it down, have it on the wall, and look at it every day. And you won't lose sight of your goal. And if your goal is, reachable, it's there, and you want it that badly, you'll do anything you can in your power to get it. So if there's a chocolate chip cookie in front of you and you have to lose 5 pounds within, the month, you won't reach for the chocolate chip cookie. You don't need that, and it doesn't taste that good. Not enough for you to lose sight of the goal, okay? So all in all, have your goal close, see it, and want it badly. That's how you stay motivated. Lauren Olmeda, opinion on ellipticals? Love them. Megan Albin says, what if you are sick? Do you suggest still doing pop Pilates? Well, obviously, I only want you to work out if you are feeling good and doing it with the proper form. So if you're so sick that you can barely move and you're about to throw up when you're about to do pop Pilates, then you don't want to do it. In fact, you need to rest, you need to sleep, you need to hydrate yourself. If you're sick, I would suggest probably just drinking lots of lemon tea with a little bit of honey if you need that sweetness, and just rest, okay? Because there's no point in having a bad workout. Wait until you are 100% and then give your workout 110%. Beth Simon on Facebook says, how do you still have breath to talk through an entire workout? Exclamation mark, question mark. Geez, woman, happy face. It just comes with practice. I've been doing Pilates for about, 6, 7 years now. I've been teaching for about 5 of those years. And so your body becomes efficient to the movement so that you can do more and more as you work out. And so I can hold, teaser and still smile, work out as if I'm not working hard. I am working hard, but my breath is controlled. So as with anything, you get used to things, and that's why you always have to change up your workout about every 4 weeks so that your body is constantly challenged, okay? So for me, to continuously keep my Pilates challenged, I take other people's classes and learn new moves so that I'm always still shaking and getting the most out of my workout. Okay, this is a non-fitness related question. Kelly Lenahan says, I would love to know what goes behind making your bags, from idea to the making of it, and how you got started in it and how others can do things like that. Basically, as an entrepreneur, I started selling cookies when I was in middle school, just making them from scratch. And I ended up kind of employing some of my fellow students throughout high school, and then I continued selling things throughout college. I've always been kind of a seller. So my best tip for any budding entrepreneurs is to truly just do it. Like, even if you make one thing, just sell that one thing. But if you're asking me specifically about how I started the bags, I sketched a design when I couldn't find a yoga mat bag that suited my needs, meaning it needed to be super pretty, super functional, and had tons of pockets. And so when that wasn't cutting it, I was like, Cassie, you're gonna make your own. And so I did, and then my students ended up liking it. So they made some orders, and then when more people liked it, I brought it online, and then it became a full online business for me. Then I hired a manufacturer up in the Bay Area over here to create these things for me. But I really literally had to go out, find every fabric, every trim, every single part of the bag, and bring it, ship it up to the Bay Area to get it made. And then I stocked it in my house. And now that orders have rolled in even more crazily after being featured in like fitness and shape and Pilates style and stuff, I had to go overseas. And so it's really just a building process. You don't start out hoping to sell, 100,000 bags your first year. No, you go little by little. You take one order, you take 2, you take 10, you take 100, and you learn as you go. Okay, I'm still learning every day. I don't know all the answers. I wish someone could sit down with me and be like, Cassie, this is how you get from A to B to C, but I had to learn everything myself, and trust me, I have been through every single type of problem that could be related to creating a handbag line that you can imagine. So we have a lot of new mommies on Vlogalates, and one of them is Jasmine Jones. She says, after having a baby, what's the best exercise to lose the weight? Okay, whether you just had a baby or you just gained like 30 pounds or whatever you're coming out of, it doesn't matter. Losing weight is all the same. It's about burning more calories than you consume. And the best way to do that is to combine strength training along with cardio. And so, and your diet. Remember, your diet is about 70% of your physique, your working out is about 20, and then your genetics is 10. Okay, so I would suggest really eating a lot of protein and vegetables. Fruits are okay too. Cut out the sugary foods, cut out the fried foods. You know that, obviously. Drink tons of water. And then work out 4 to 5 times a week, about an hour each time. What I used to do was, well, I kind of still do it, is weight train 4 to 5 times a week for about 50 minutes to an hour, and then do a cardio blast for 10 or 15 minutes at the end, like sprints on a treadmill, walking on the step mill thingy, or something to just get your heart pumping. If you don't have access to a gym, work out to my videos, which count as strength training because you're using your body weight. You know, it's body weight training. And then do like my fat blasting routine or one of my pop cardios at the end for 10 to 15 minutes, and you're pretty much good. That fat will melt right off. I promise. Jeannie Howard says, where do you get your trousers and shorts with the different colored bands at top? I have looked everywhere. Tons of places you can go. You can go to Target, Victoria's Secret, their VSX line, Marshall's, TJ Maxx. Those are the retail stores. Aerie also has really good stuff. If you want to go online, you can check out activewearusa.com, Body Language, Up Vibe. Oh my god, there's just like so much out there. If you just go on my blog, there's a section under Cassie's Corner which says my favorite things, and I link to all sorts of stores where I love buying my fitness clothes. Asena Yaman says, what's one exercise, if there was one, works the most muscles at once? Well, I think the best exercise is the burpee. Oh, did I just say that? Burpees, I hate them. I love them. They are so good. The burpee gets your heart rate up. It attacks the thighs. It attacks the arms. If you do that push-up down below, it is an everything I hate it, I love it workout. My answer is the burpee. Andrea St. Jacques says, what are your favorite shoes for running? Nike. Leisha Armstrong, how do you beat the bad cravings and how to efficiently read food labels? Okay, that's 2 questions. So how do you beat the bad cravings? Remember, take a deep breath, think about it. Do you really want it, or do you just want to taste it? Okay, is it really worth it? Do you have an end goal in mind? If you have to lose 5 pounds by the end of the month, then you really shouldn't give in to the craving. Don't let it own you. You are stronger than your craving, I swear. So how to efficiently read food labels? I look at how many calories the thing is. So if this bag of whatever is 140 calories, and there's 12 servings in there, then I know that only about this much is going to be how much I'm going to eat for that 140 calories. Makes a lot more sense than being like, oh, a serving is 2 ounces. Well, what is 2 ounces? Now I have to get out my measuring cup and da-da-da. Then you look at fat grams, you're gonna look at carb grams, you look at protein grams, and then sugars and fiber. Claire Woodfin, when is the next 90-day challenge? I don't know, but if you guys like it, can you tell me down below if you want another 90-day challenge or 30 or 60? Tell me, and if I get enough response, maybe I'll write one up. Amy Rose Chossel Palmo, gee, I probably butchered your name. Why am I more sore 2 days later than the next day after a ton of Pilates? It's like a delayed reaction. No worries, it takes about 24 to 48 hours for the soreness to settle in, so it's totally normal. Lucy Hutchins, best cardio to lose weight. Running, elliptical, sprints, but probably the best, HIIT exercises, high intensity interval training. So your burpees, your star squats, all those kind of things that bring your heart rate up and then down and up and down and up and down. Vanessa Anderson, why does the scale go up and down even though I'm eating clean and exercising? Okay, the scale is gonna go up and down no matter what, okay? It's gonna go up once I drink some water. It's gonna go up a pound. do not pay attention to the scale. Pay attention to your measuring tape, to how tightly your clothes fit. From morning till nighttime, you can average gain about 5 pounds. It's not a big deal, just as long as those were, you know, food pounds and not really fat pounds. So hopefully you worked out and ate clean later on to make sure that doesn't happen. Alicia Aitken Redburn, what are the benefits of starting to drink more water? So many. If you drink water first thing in the morning, it's going to get your metabolism revved up. You're going to burn more calories throughout the day. Maybe a little bit minuscule, but still, it helps. You stay hydrated. Your muscles are made of 80% water, so if they are nicely fueled, you'll actually get more out of your workout, okay? And by being hydrated, your skin is glowing, your hair is glowing. You just look a lot more glowing. It also helps you stay full so that you're not accidentally tricked into thinking you're hungry when you're really just thirsty. Girl Rucky on Twitter says, Cassie, why don't you ever sleep? Because I have a lot to do and there are a lot of things that come into my inbox constantly, and I'm always on Facebook and Twitter, and there's just so much going on. It's really hard managing things. So I don't sleep, but I really should, and I really should focus on that. So Knock Knock Joan on Twitter says, for the sake of the people planning to turn the meal plan into their everyday diet beyond the challenge, is it safe to do so? I would say it is safe, but it is quite restrictive. You might kind of go crazy. What you want to do if you're trying to make this into your everyday plan, just increase the amount of veggies, increase the amount of protein to about 1 gram per pound of body weight, and you should be fine. Cut down on those starchy carbs, those refined carbs like white bread, white rice, and stuff like that, and white potatoes, and then drink tons of water. In general, that's going to keep you full. You don't have to think so hard. You don't have to count calories or anything, but if you're going really low carb, you might have to go a little bit higher on the fat, like a little bit more nuts. Don't go crazy, to keep yourself satiated and to not go insane, pretty much. And then you'll be fine. Okay, so that was a Q&A blast. I hope that was fine and not too boring to listen to. Hopefully I got most of the questions that you were dying to hear, and we'll have to do this again next time. Now I'm just going to quickly tell you about what's going on in my life, just because I'm in a really talky mood right now. I just want to say that I just turned 25, and I celebrated by going to the fancy food show in San Francisco and basically stuffing my face with everything possible. And then I was so stuffed that I went into a food coma literally and fell asleep on the couch outside the convention center. Woke up 10 minutes later and I was fine, but seriously, eating things that I'm really not used to eating, like tons of gelato and like popcorn and things, oh my goodness, it was my birthday, let it go, it's fine. Calories don't count on your birthday. Really got me kind of sick, and so it reminded me that you don't want to binge and go crazy. Have some of the foods that you really like, you know, once a week or something, so you don't go insane and you'll be fine, because binging is no fun. And also, I got this in the mail today. Look, it says Vlogalates. Can you believe that? I just want to thank one of our Popsters, Becky, for sending this to me. I am definitely going to be using it in a video, and I love that it's pink. Look, it matches my shirt. Yay! I'll be traveling to Australia and then China, and I'm excited, but I'm not really excited because I hate traveling. I hate being in confined spaces, and for whatever reason, I'm always put next to a crying baby. It doesn't matter. I'm just always next to a crying baby the whole way. So if you guys have any tips for me for being on the plane, please let me know, because I'm so not looking forward to this. I wish they would just invent teleportation already, because I would pay for that to happen. Although I always thought that if they teleported me wrong and I like had a teleportation crash into someone else, would I become a different person, or would I just totally die? I don't know. And one of the things I'm gonna miss most about traveling is my classes. I hate leaving my students because I love them so much. I see them every week and we're part of each other's lives. I wish you guys could come to my class. It's so much fun in real life, and I love talking to you guys and interacting and stuff. So maybe one of these days you can come to my class. I have my class schedule on my blog, blogalates.com. If you want to see, or if you're in the area, please stop by and let me know, and I'll tell front desk that I have some very important people coming in to see me. But no worries, I will be vlogging and creating videos from down under, we're gonna have a Pop Pilates meetup. So that's gonna be happening at the beginning of February in Sydney, Australia. So if you are in Australia, you need to come. I need to see you, and I'm gonna kick your butt in awesome, awesome Pop Pilates routine. It's gonna be crazy good, crazy for you Aussies, crazy. So I will be making videos from Australia, hopefully in China too, although China doesn't have Facebook, so that's gonna be a big issue, but we'll just talk about that later. And if you guys have any questions that weren't answered, feel free to tell me on Facebook or on Twitter, and I actually will write you back right away. So that is all. Love you much, and take care. Bye!